Good morning, everybody. How's everyone today? Welcome to the Dirt Road Farmer. Well, today we have probably the largest field on the map. And it's ready to be harvested. And it is 100% fertilized and 98% yield bonus. So we'll go down here and we'll take a look at the field because I just bought it yesterday. And this field of sorghum that we harvested yesterday, I'll need to get a tractor in there also to start mulching that down. But we'll go up here and take a look at this field. Now you can see it from right here. It's on the right hand side across the creek, and there's no way to get to it from right here. You have to cross that creek first. However, once you cross the creek, then you can get over there to it. And I think we're going to bring some of our equipment down here and get into it right here. So let's jump out and look at it. It is a big field. As you can tell, there's soybeans in it, 98% yield bonus, 100% fertilized. So we should get a pretty good yield out of this. Now if we bring up the HUD, my cursor, this is the field that I'm talking about right here. And in case you can't see it, it's field number 1. That is the field that we are going to harvest today. It's a monster. So let's go back and get in our pickup, and we'll have to we'll have to put our header to our harvester on a trailer and bring it up here, because we have all these signs and stuff, and we'll knock these signs down trying to drive that harvester up here with the header on. So yes, we'll have to put the header on the trailer and bring it up here, and then we'll drive the harvester up here without the header on it. So I'll get with you when we start unloading the header. All right, well, we've got the header on a trailer, and I think we'll just go ahead and take it up there. And then we'll come back and we'll grab the harvester. And we'll just drive nice and easy up there. Well, it looks like it's going to be a pretty day on the farm. Forecast says sunshine. Of course, you know how that goes. That can change anytime. But we'll keep our fingers crossed. And maybe we can get some of this field done. Hopefully we'll get it all done. But yeah. We'll just keep our fingers crossed for the best. How's that? Anyway, I'm going to drop this header off down here, and we'll go back to the farm. Wonder if I can pull that through there without getting... Oh yeah, no problem. All right. Very good. All right, I'm going to drop this header here and go back and get the harvester, and we're going to see if we can't get this party started. All right, well, we have we've got our harvester started. They've had an update, so I had to go get the new update on it. And I guess they were working on it because I just could not get it working. And but anyway, we've got it working now. And I think, now we're not using it this time, but I think they have, this update was putting multiple pieces of equipment in the same field. That's what I'm thinking. But, you know, I'm not for sure. But looking at some of the ways that you set this up, the options and stuff, it looks like they're working on it. So, but anyway, we've finally got him off and running, and he's doing a good job. And we'll see how it works out. Now I think he's probably going to get loaded before he gets all the way around this big field. So we'll see how he handles that when it comes to letting us in to unload. Now, what he should do, he should stop, back up, and cut into the right, and then put his pipe out so that we can get up next to him and unload without having to get into the fruit or into the trees or anything like that. So that's what he's supposed to do. So we'll just sit back here and watch him and follow him until he gets loaded. All right, you see how he's backing up? He's backing up, and he will cut in. There we go. So we'll go back to our grain cart. But he is cutting in so that we can unload him. That is exactly the way it's supposed to be. Fantastic. Now, what you've got to remember here is once he unloads, you've got to have your wits about you, because as soon as he's unloaded, he's going to want to cut in and continue on his course. Now, if you're busy doing something else and you're not paying attention, where you can back up out of his way, he will run over you. I guarantee you. So during this part of it, you have really got to pay attention. As soon as he's empty, back up, like right now. Because he's going to, you see, he would run over the top of you. Right there. So anyway, I wanted to show you that. Courseplay is working very well. And yes, I'm tickled to see that. Now, they did put the lands mode in here. So what that's going to mean is he is always going to give us a place to unload. In other words, the pipe will always open or swing out away from the crop, where we don't have to get into the crop to empty. So anyway, I am just glad to see that Courseplay is really coming in great. The modders are just, well, like I said, I really take my hat off to them, because as far as I'm concerned, they are very highly educated, they are intelligent, and their work proves it. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get around this field. We've got 3 headland passes to do. So it's not something that's going to be done in 5 minutes, because I do believe that this is the biggest field on the map. And this is a 4X map. So yes. Anyway, I'll get back with you in a few minutes. All right, he is starting his second headland pass. And we've almost got 45,000 liters in the grain cart. And he's going to be needing to be unloaded here real soon again. If that gives you any idea how big this field is. It is huge. That's the way I like them, though. There'll be a lot of soybeans come out of this field. So then we'll have to watch the market and figure out a good time to sell them. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and continue with our harvesting, and I'll get back with you in a few moments. All right, well, we're going to get around here and dump what we have into our truck. I do not have the truck set up to run on auto drive this time, but I will have. And but being this field is so big and we only have one harvester running on it, I thought maybe that I could probably keep up without any problems. But I've got more than enough in this grain cart, more than enough to fill this truck. So we'll get him filled up, and then I'll take him down and empty him into our silo at the farm. All right. And all at the same time, our harvester is still harvesting. So let me cover that grain up. We don't want to blow it all out going down the road. All right. Anyway, I'm going to run this down and empty it into our silo, and I'll be back up here to go get more grain from the harvester in just a moment. All right, here we are. Okay, and we'll empty it out. Should be, yep. And as soon as it's done, then we'll pull up and let's see, we got a tip side back. Okay, we're emptying that out. All right, we are empty, and we're ready to go back after some more grain. So I'll see you when we get back to the farm. Yeah. Yeah, I said I'd see you when we get back to the farm. I mean, I'll see you when we get back to the field. All right. I see something up here in this field. Now, you can't make this kind of stuff up. So let's see what it is. Are you kidding me? You can't make this stuff up. I wonder if that is a collectible. Let's bring the HUD up. That is not a collectible, but a hanging light. Now, what's it hanging from? I wonder if I can grab it. No, I can't get a hold of it. Well, I don't know if that'll interfere with our harvester or not. But, yeah. That's what everybody needs right there, is a hanging light right out in the middle of their field. Yeah. You know, that way the crops can see how to grow. Yeah. Well, I'll have to report that, I reckon. But, yeah. You just can't make this stuff up. So anyway, we'll go back to our rat killing, chasing that harvester. All right. Well, he is about to complete his third headland pass, and we will jump over whenever he gets over where he has completed it. We'll jump over and ride with him for a little while to see what he does. I know he's going to go across this field. Instead of up and down it long ways, he's going to go across it. But I don't know exactly where he's going to start. So, yeah, when we get around here, we're going to jump in the cab with him, and we'll just ride with him because he knows what he's doing, and I don't. So, we'll have a chance to learn something. So anyway, I'm kind of excited about what I saw on the update for Courseplay. Hopefully, we are at the point where we're going to be able to have multiple tools in the field. And that is going to be sweet. That's going to be great. Because, yeah, we can have 3 or 4 harvesters running at one time out here and get this field done in a hurry. Have the truck running on auto drive, hauling our grain for us. Oh yeah, serious farming. So anyway, we're going to back out of here. I kind of want him to start with an empty grain bin so that whatever he decides to do, he'll have enough room. So anyway, we'll get out of here and let him get finished up with this headland pass. Okay, he is coming up on the end of his headland passes. So I chose to leave all those lines on this time. Just so you can see how he is operating. He's following them lines. So, yeah. I don't know. That's. But anyway, we're going to follow him and see where he starts. It may be at the far end of the field. That's kind of what it's looking like, but I don't know. You know, I've noticed that some of those cross lines have green dots on them, and I'm thinking that that's where the start. Some of them have red dots. That's where it would finish. So I think that's got something to do with the lands. So anyway, we'll just follow him, see where he's going to go. Okay, he has decided that he wants to cut in right here. All right. So we'll just we'll just ride with him for a while and see what he's going to do. I would say at this point between me and him, one of us knows what they're doing. And my money is on him. But you know, and I just hate to keep saying it about Courseplay being such a brilliant mod, but it is. Whenever he is done, he will have covered every bit of this field, and it's just unbelievable. But anyway, we're gonna let him do his thing, and we'll get back with you momentarily. All right. Well, I see what he's doing. He's done made one round trip. We'll stop. But what he's going to do is he's going to keep that pipe whenever I want to unload him. He's going to always keep it to the away from the crop. So, I mean, it is fantastic. Now he's going to come down because he squared that off on his last pass. But two reasons why we want to follow him this time. One, I want to see where he's going to cut back in here because he's got a strip there that he needs to get. I would say he's going to cut in right there. But we also have that hanging light down there. Have mercy. And I'm really hoping that that doesn't interfere. So, but I think we're fixing to find out. But I hope it doesn't stop him. We'll get up here and we'll find out, won't we? Actually, I maybe when the map builder was building this map, maybe he thought about having a building here, and then he changed his mind, took the building away, and a light stayed there. That's the only thing I can put together. I don't know. But anyway, let's go down here where we seen that light. And hopefully, and I do say hopefully, it will not interfere with his harvesting. And then, yeah, it's right down here. find out, won't we? I think we'll just jump out and we'll just go get in the cab with him. That way, if something does happen, we'll be there to take over. You know, you can't make this stuff up. Well, I see it's probably not going to mean anything yet. Because it looks like he might miss it on this round. But we'll see. Oh boy. Yeah, I will definitely get a hold of the map maker and let him know that you got a light hanging out there, because that might stop the harvester, and it wouldn't surprise me a bit. Hanging light. There we are, right there. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay, I think before that harvester gets down here, we're going to see if that has a collision to it. If it does, it's going to stop us. And it does not have a collision. Huh. Well, that's good. That way, hopefully, it won't have a collision on our harvester either. So, we'll find out soon enough. Well, we do have a full loaded truck sitting down there that needs to be delivered to the farm and unloaded. I've got enough on this grain cart to load it again and take it back again. So we'll see. I'm thinking that this harvester, he'll go down a little ways. What he's going to do is he's going to always try to keep that pipe out for me. All right, he's getting ready to run through that light. Keep your fingers crossed. Yeah, it don't look like he got hung up on it. That's a good thing. All right, we want to empty him out completely. And then we'll watch to see where he goes. And then we'll go down, take our truck and empty it. Come back and reload it again. So we'll start making a big difference on it this time. We're taking big blocks out of it. So now I have noticed that he will always go over to that outside row, and he'll run down that outside row until he finds the place where he's going to cut in. But and he's not going to get loaded going across, and that is probably why he's running across instead of up and down. So there he goes, and he's off. So we'll go back and we'll take our truck and unload it, and we'll get back with you in just a moment. All right, well, we are getting across this field, and this guy is really doing a great job. The only problem is, and it's really not a problem, but he's only one man, one harvester. So I bought a second harvester, and I started him down in the bottom of the field to try to give this guy some help, because excuse me, you know, we're going to be here all day, so just give this guy a little bit of help. The guy I started down there is not running on Courseplay. He's just an AI worker, but he's getting the harvesting done. So anyway, I think we're going to call this a video. We're going to go ahead and finish this field. We've come a long way. That's up there at the top. That's where we started with the crossrows, and there have been a lot of soybeans come out of here already. But anyway, I think we'll call this a video. If you've enjoyed this content, please give me a like. If you'd like to see more of it, go down there and hit that subscribe button. I'd sure appreciate it. But as for me, the Dirt Road Farmer, I think we'll call it a day. And as always, thank you for watching.